Nina Genke-Meller. Nina Henrichovna Genke or Nina Henrichovna Genke-Meller or Nina Henrichovna Henke-Meller Russian, Nina Genke-Meller, Nina Genke, 19 April 1893 – 25 July 1954, was a Ukrainian-Russian avant-garde artist, suprematist, futurist, designer, graphic artist, and scenographer. Biography. Nina Genke was born in Moscow in 1893 to a Dutch father, Genrikh Genke, and a Russian mother, Nadezhda Tikhanova. She married the artist Vadim Miller 1884–1962. Nina Genke-Meller died in Kiev in 1954. She died in Kiev. Education. In 1912 she graduated from Lewandowski, a private gymnasium in Kiev. She received a title to teach Russian language and history. The following year, she began teaching history, geography, and drawing at the Higher Primary College for Women in Skopje. In Skopje, she met the artist Yevgenia Pribilsko, who headed the art studio in a folk center, and became more inspired to become an artist herself. In 1914, Genke began attending Alexandra Exter's studio in Kiev for her art education, becoming an assistant in Exter's studio from 1915 to 1917. At the same time, she worked as an artist in Skopje Village Folk Center, supervised by Yevgenia Pribilskaya, and in the Verbovka Village Folk Center, founded by N. Davidova. Work. Nina Genke was closely connected with the Suprematist group that was led by Kazimir Malevich, the founder of Suprematism. From 1915, Genke worked as a head and a chief artist of the Verbovka Village Folk Center province in Kiev. She attracted famous avant-garde artists such as Kazimir Malevich, Nadezhda Udaltsova, Alexandra Exter, Ivan Klein, Ivan Puny, Lyubov Popova, Olga Rozanova, Ksenia Boguslavskaya, and others, to the Creative Peasant Artisans Cooperative. 1915–1916 she participated in the creating settings. Shortly after the October Revolution of 1917, Nina Genke participated in decorating the streets of Kiev and Odessa for revolution festivities together with Alexandra Exter and Kliment Rydko, and began to design grandiose shows and a book on graphic design. Genke was a chief artist of the Gulfstream Futuristic publishing house led by Ukrainian poet Futurist, Mikhail Semenko. At the same time she worked as a graphic artist. In 1923 she illustrated the Pan-Futurist October collection, established a symbiosis between poster and poetry. From 1920–1924 she taught art in the All-Ukrainian State Center studio. In 1924 moved to Moscow, working as a stage designer for China mostly plates and wallpaper manufacture. Genke also held a position of the deputy head of the Board on Fine Arts in Futurist. In later life, Genke worked as an interior designer, a scenographer, and supervisor of decorative and applied arts institutions.